Rene de Silva, the final chapter, Rene de Silva.
Thank you, Gary. I'm hoping it'll be a big bang tonight. Since it's the final project in the Competent Communicator Manual, I thought it's as good as an opportunity as ever to kind of reflect on my past 18 months within the club. So yes, this is what it's come down to. It's in fact a series of flashbacks. I'm using a clip speech over here. Now I remember my very first time walking through those doors out there. It was a hot summer's day in 2012. In fact, it was really stinking hot, actually, coming in over here, but that actually did not compare to the warmth of the welcome that I received. And there was a real sense of purpose that I detected within the club, and I was instantly sold on it and was ready by the end of the night. Now you walk into a Toastmasters club and you've got it, or you tend to have a very set idea of what it's going to be like. And you think it's going to be all very formal and very business-like, and it's going to be solely about becoming this top-notch public speaker in meetings, etc., etc. And then you get over here, and then you actually learn that it's about more than just that. It's not just about speaking, it's not about perfect diction and perfect delivery. It's about the listening skills as well, and it's about communication. And the thing is, when you come in over here and you start to learn, there's so much that you can learn. And what you learn is that the more that you learn, the more learning that you actually have to do. I've really enjoyed our nights down in the pub after the meetings. I think by now the patrons and the staff of the tutor inn are starting to think that Toastmasters and heavy drinking do actually go hand in hand with each other. Especially some nights when we've left the joint at about 2 AM in the morning. And I can say honestly, I probably learned more down over there than I actually have learned through the meeting rooms over here, simply because of the relaxed atmosphere and the more time that you actually have to canvass opinions from everyone and each other. It's been great for my development, and it's been great for my experience. And I can honestly say now that the club that drinks together stays together. All of this, though, doesn't quite happen by accident. There's a dedicated bunch of individuals around the club that make nights like this happen, and lots of other things as well. Wouldn't be here without them. Many people have served their time along the way, along the journey, and many continue to do so. It's been my pleasure to work with you all over the last 12 months. Our contests, geez, they're great fun. I've really enjoyed participating in them. I've really enjoyed being an organizer or organizing them as well. The thing you notice about our contests is that while the rivalry is serious, everyone, while wanting to win, actually would like everyone else to really do well and perform at their best as well. So for example, you go to someone and you can ask them for tips on improving your delivery, your speech giving, your evaluations, and they'll readily and happily give that to you, and then still try and beat you in that contest anyway, fair and square. And I really look forward to this year's contests too. I'm really grateful towards the club for giving me the freedom to be creative in my expressions, in my speeches and my musings, and for allowing me to express my own particular brand and sense of humor, even if it isn't all that funny at all. The thing you really notice within our club is the humor, in fact, and I really like the fact that we can actually all laugh at each other, and more importantly, have laughs at ourselves, as has happened numerous times tonight. But the really, there's a lot of reallys in there that should be in there. What I mean to say is that the highlight of the time over here has really been the stories that I've learned from everyone's own personal stories. And along the way I've got to know about the trials and tribulations you have faced and overcome, what you like, and why you like them, the beliefs you hold, and why you hold them. I've heard tales of your families, and though I've never really met any of them, I feel like I've got to know him through the speeches. So in that time, I can say I've learned about the Rolling Stones and tea plantations. I've learned about migraines and all kinds of medical procedures. I've learned about four-wheel driving and abbreviations, star signs, and the hydroelectric dams. I've learned about using one's imagination and overcoming one's fears. I've learned about marrying speeches with the mysteries of magic and the magical mysteries of marriage. The point of the speech, or the purpose of the speech, was to try and inspire the audience. And I think too often we look towards great men and great women of great word and great deed to actually try and inspire us. But sometimes I wonder if inspiration is in fact all around us all the time. And if we actually look closely enough, could we in fact actually just find inspiration from within? So what I guess I'd like to say is, thank you, Sandbelt. Thank you for being inspiring, and thank you for the continuing inspiration. Das war's.